Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope the voice coming good and clear. We pray to the Lord that today is going to be a blessing day for all of us to keep us safe. Christian, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhas, all of human being, they are the children of God, and God, He loved them and He want to save them. The problem is that a human being, he is very greedy. He don't want to be saved. Human being is very greedy, very arrogant, and he do a lot of bad things to himself. It's not God doing bad things to you, it's you. You do that. And yesterday, if you remember, we spoke about the free will. And if you watched that yesterday, the call between me and the person, his name, I don't know, I forgot his name, from Bangladesh. He speak like a Akan. We found that the free will doesn't exist in Islam, and Islam is a joke. So Allah, the God of Islam, He is going to punish you for something He forced you to do, which is absolutely, stupid. In Christianity now, in Christianity, we are giving all the freedom. And today, with our free will, we give our free book to Indonesian people, translate it to them in their language. And before I start talking about it, I want to say thank you for the person, which I don't know. I have no idea who is he. I mean, he sent me messages in Skype for sure, but I don't know the person. Voluntarily, he did a great work, and I'm assuming that he did a good translation. I don't know really. I don't understand the language, but you people who speak the two languages and you have the two books can tell me. So I want to say thank you for doing this great work, and I think, already many of you have the other translation, which is Qur'an and Sains, for free too. So now Indonesian people, they have two copies, one of the Quran and Science, and the other one is Deception of Allah, and both of them for free. Now, why it's important to have it for free? You see, people like me, we have little support, and the little support come. I'm very grateful from the Lord for whatever I have. So we need really more money, but isn't it saving hundreds of millions who they are poor? They cannot even, I mean, I don't know how many of those millions can afford to buy my book, but let's say only 10%. 10% is a lot of people and a lot of money. You can think about it. But for me, saving the 90% who don't have money to buy the book, who don't have even a credit card, is more important than 10% will get my book and make me maybe a lot of money. So yes, this is how we support ourselves, but this is not really, the Lord is always, He's our provider, and I'm sure there's good people always, they will help us and make donation, and we would do good anyway. The Lord is great. So we want every single Indonesian to get the book. You don't have a computer, you can open it in your phone. I think these days, even the poor ones, they can get a phone. The phone is very cheap. You can get it in your phone, you can open it, you can read it, and there is a lot of information. Actually, when I wrote my book, there is a person who I know. He is a very, very high knowledgeable person in Islam. And for long, supposedly, he looked at me that I am learning, you know. And then after I wrote my book, he was shocked. He said, I cannot believe where you been and where you are now. This is amazing. Because the book contains a lot of information. It's impossible for somebody, even those who speak Arabic, to find them. And so imagine what about the person who don't speak at all the language of Arabic? And for sure, the Arabic language is crucial in this case, because Islam as a religion is an Arab religion. Whatever they try to say to you, Islam is for everybody. It's a lie. Islam is made by the Arab for the Arab. Even the Quran confirmed that. It says Allah, He sent the Quran for the city of Mecca and what is around it as Arabic book. But if you see what Muhammad said, you will notice that the reading is not just letters. Just use little brain, the little brain God he gave you. Our brain is very little, you know. But being little doesn't mean you have to be stupid. Muhammad, he keeps saying that my people cannot handle it to read the Quran in one reading, which means Islam cannot exist if we have only one recitation. You need to ask yourself here, so is it about a letter really? My people would not be able to do it. Right now, you Muslims, you are able to read one reading. You have no problem. So is Muhammad lying? So either you have to accept that Muhammad here is lying, or you accept that Muhammad is saying the truth. And what is the truth? My people would not be able to do it. This is after what? This is after giving him the second Quran, third Quran, fourth Quran, fifth Quran, sixth Quran. So 7 Quran is what make people be able to be Muslims, not one. Who said that? Muhammad. So obviously this is not like a differentiation between here I say the letter meme, there I say the letter ain. This is not a letters. Obviously it's totally different Quran. And the proof of that, even Uthman, when he collected the Quran, which is whatever left of it actually, not the Quran, he burned all the other Quran. So if they are the same, why he burned them? Obviously there's a huge difference between them. Like imagine now I get my book and then I decide to burn my book. Right. Well, if it's the same, why I want to burn it? You know what I mean? If it's the same, why want to burn it? And if the Quran came in many readings, why you want to burn the reading which Allah he gave you anyway? So if every one of them, he wrote the Quran in the reading according to Muhammad, how he gave it to them, well, still they are legitimate. Uthman, he burned them. Why? Because obviously this is not about reading. Those are totally different Quran. And Muhammad, because he's a fraud, he cannot repeat the same verse twice correctly. So he come with this joke that Allah, he sent me 7 Quran. You know, ask yourself, okay, why Allah want to send the Quran in Arabic? And the people who speak Arabic very well, the Arab, they are the Bedouin. Those people, they are not capable of doing it. Doing what? You know, and those are the Arab. So how a guy who lives in Indonesia, he have no idea what Arabic is, he is capable to be a Muslim. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? How a person from Indonesia or from Pakistan or from China, he is capable of being a Muslim today. That means there is none of them is capable to be a Muslim today. It's a lie. Muhammad, he insists we need 7 Qur'ans. If the Arab cannot do it, you can do it. And you know, if Quran, if Allah gave the Quran in 7 languages or 7 reading, all of them they are Arabic, and that will make the Arab understand it. So shouldn't Allah send 7 Quran for you in Indonesian language? How silly, how stupid. But this is what happened. Muhammad is a fraud, he's a fool. At the same time, he always finds something to cover his bum. So he said, as an excuse for the garbage he come with, none of our revelation, supposedly Allah gave him this, none of our revelation do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten. So Muhammad here, he says, okay, Allah, he caused me to forget Quran, what I will do? We have a solution, don't worry. Okay, what is the solution? But we are going to make something better or similar. Here you notice the stupidity of this phrase. Because Allah saying he will make Quran better than the Quran of Allah. And Allah will cause you to forget the Quran, so he will give you something similar. Look, it's like saying this. I will make you forget the following sentence. Muhammad is a fool. And then Allah, he gave you something similar. Fool is Muhammad. So what the difference between them? So why you cause him to forget the first one, and now you are giving him something similar? And to make it more horrible, he said something better or similar. What kind of God he says such a statement about his own words? Because how God he write words better than his words? Did he, like when he wrote the Quran first time, he was not concentrating? He was half asleep. He was tired. Maybe he had corona. What do you mean you are going to write Quran better than the Quran? So Muhammad here is trying to find an excuse. And the Muslim, they say that the Quran is preserved. When Muhammad himself, he forgot the Quran. Let us see the hadith. Look at this. Look at this stupidity. I want you to serve this verse here. This hadith. The Prophet said, why does any one of the people say, I have forgotten such and such verse of the Quran? He, in fact, caused by Allah to forget it. Unbelievable. Muhammad saying, if any of you forget the Quran, don't say I forgot the Quran. Allah caused you to forget the Quran. Now question, why Allah will cause a believer to forget the Quran? Is that a game? Isn't this stupid? It's like saying Jesus make me forget his command. I mean, so he gave me a command. And then he make me forget the command. What is that? Are we talking about a God? He is coming from a 6 years old school. So Allah is the one who caused the Muhammadan to forget the Quran. But the funny, Muhammad, he blamed the shaitan in different place. And this is one of the funny things about Muhammad. That Muhammad is a person who cannot stop being stupid. Is it the shaitan who make you forget, or it is Allah who make you forget? Here it says it's Allah. In different place, it is the shaitan. Let me show you some example. The Quran full of verses saying that the one who forgets things about Allah is shaitan. As an example, chapter 6, verse number 68. You know, the chapter 12, verse number 42. Chapter 18, verse number 63. Like here, the story about how Moses, he forgot his wheel next to the rock. Who caused him to forget the wheel? Shaitan, brother, shaitan. You know, Muhammad, he have one of things funny about him. He blame anything either in shaitan or in the Jews. So at least now he is not saying the Jews. Because why? Because the guy he's talking about is a Jew. That would be funny if he blamed Moses that he forgot the whale because of a Jew, when Moses himself is a Jew. So who is the one who caused me to forget my whale? It's not a fish, it's a whale. Shaitan, brother. Shaitan. Okay, who is the one who caused you to forget Quran? Allah, brother. So in one statement, it's the Quran, it is Allah who make you forget the Quran. In another statement, it is shaitan who make you forget the Quran. But, you know, for us, actually, as a Christians, we are lucky that Muhammad is a fool. Because the easiest way, I mean, to fight foolishness, I mean, it's easier to fight foolishness from fighting someone genius. And the problem is, many people do not understand that Muslims who you speak to do today, they are selling out Islam. They are not telling you what Islam is, which means the problem is that Islam is not based on honesty. Every Muslim, he can give you his own opinion just to deceive you, and his opinion is not a true opinion. It's an opinion to present to you, which means it's a sell out. It's a presentation of a car have no engine, but he says to you, it's running fine, just don't turn the engine, okay? First you buy the car, and then you can try it. And then after you join Islam, they say to you, oh, now you cannot leave. We will kill you if you leave. Religion of the devil. So we have to be smart. We have to be careful. And, you know, this is why you see when I speak to a Muslim, he don't answer. He will never answer. Yesterday, I asked a question, how many times? For almost half hour. Today I said to the guy from Bangladesh, today I opened my computer, I went live on air. I am exposing Muhammad, calling him a fraud. Is it me who decide to do that by my free will, or Allah forced me? He will not answer. So why you don't want to answer? Because the answer is embarrassing. The answer, yes, Allah caused me, Allah forced me to open my computer, go live on air, say what I say about Muhammad, and which make it Islam a stupid religion. So you will send me to hell because you made me go live on air, expose Muhammad, spank Muhammad, and then you will punish me for saying what you forced me to say. Have you ever heard of a stupidity more than this? And this is why the guy, he was refusing to answer the question. For a very simple question is enough to destroy all their cult. Let me see if I can play a little part of it. This is why I say, if a fool like Muhammad can fool you, how fool are you? Again, guys, for those who just join us, if you are an Indonesian, don't forget, I was going to make this video 5 minutes, you guys, what you did to me. Just to announce that we have a book for free. Now the one who will download the video, please cut the video and make short part about the book only so people can download. All right? So those who just join us right now, we have our book for free in the Indonesian language. So if you are an Indonesian person, and my gift to you, we have already 2 books as a gift to you from a Christian prince for free. You can click at the link down in the info of this video and you can download immediately the book. This is not for sale, it's for free. Please, if you are Indonesian, tell your family, it's a very important book. Now you have 2. If you really study those books carefully, Islam is not only is gone, Islam is destroyed. And I hope that those 2 books will make a revolution inside Indonesia, and Indonesian, which I love very much. I really appreciate them. Wonderful people. They will be saved. They told you something about Islam. The truth is in those books. And it's for free. What do you want more? I want to say thank you all, guys, for being here. And again, I want to say thank you for the one who translated this book and other books. All the translators who translated my books, they did it voluntarily. Wonderful people. Wonderful people. Not even a penny to their pocket. The funny, actually, there's one translator. What happened, there's a guy, he's an atheist. He said to me, so how come your Lord Jesus is not providing you with a translator for that language? You know, I was saying I wish to get a translator for, you know. So he was making fun. I opened my email, and I mean the message I have in the form I have, I found somebody offering me to translate the book. God is good, and the Lord, he sent us the good ones, and they do volunteer jobs, which is really beautiful. So I'm very thankful for them. So I want to say thank you, guys, for being here. May the Lord bless you. For the last time, please download the video before the link down. As you know, I don't keep my videos. For those who are asking me why my videos don't stay, I don't keep them. Subscribe to other channels where they download my videos. There's many of them. Depend in your language. If you are from Indonesia, there's many Indonesian channels. Download my videos. Always subscribe there, and you will be able always to be updated. So thank you. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord. Islam is false.